This is something that I really like. Excellent.
Yes.
Actually, I sent to her only a week ago.
Yeah.
I would like to have an ice bucket. That's what it is, an ice bucket.
Yes.
Maybe she
No ice.
No whiskey.
No whiskey.
No whiskey. Perfect, yeah.
Me and blah blah, so that's okay. I read in the paper you stopped smoking, by the way.
Shit, I knew that was going to come out. Is that not the sea or her?
But every time we talk about doing something, you run around in the house and you look for a piece of paper to write it down, and you never find it. So, because your memory is getting, you know, kind of older, worn out, and, well, because this is useful, you don't have a piece of pen and paper, I thought this would be the thing. Also, the wife gave a hint.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well,
Read the
yeah, well, he found the card with the most Norwegian writing on it that he could possibly find. You know, it's like a Norwegian script for Caesar, Hotel Caesar.
Yes, I did.
And then he wrote the rest in English.
Thank you, did.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
I wouldn't have.
Right, what's this? I like this bit. You're talented, you're beautiful, you're good looking, you're 40. You have a great family and we love you. Be happy. From Bergen. Yeah?
What does it say in the paper?
It says a lot of things.
No, but this is from... Yeah.
Oh! Is this a part of the thing, is it?
Yeah, life begins the poetry.
And you're wearing that to every gig this year.
Okay, there you go.
I don't think so. Are you going to read that?
Do you want me to read it for you or translate it?
No, read it.
Read it.
No. Can you read it? Is it translatable?
Well, I give that to David. He can translate it.
It says that life begins with 40 is a well-known truth. Because then things really start to happen. Dizziness, weird thoughts, aching aching limbs, little troubles, graying hair, lots of wrinkles. You know, the signs are not to be mistaken.
Okay.
But in spite of this, you have a lot of fun, and you have a lot of fun coming, so you might experience that it is when you get 40, it really begins to take off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And why do you think...
It don't drop off, but it takes off.
Why do you think you're getting thought about taking off this year?
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, let's see what my wife hinted to you about.
Yeah, because she knows just as well as I do how good your memory is.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, that is exactly just what I wanted, actually. Very good. Thank you. Let's see. So, a new dictaphone.
Here, that one. Exactly. So it's kind of in my... So I'll give you the present up there after.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
take the ferry home. Take a cognac and I'll give you
Of course, we're going to talk a few cognacs. Skål. Thank you. Skål.
Skål. Going around lots of places and staying the same hotel room as you. So I know a couple of your secrets.
Is that a pleasure?
I said mixed pleasure.
Oh, mixed pleasure.
You sleep pretty quiet and you...
Quiet.
Pretty.
Not on his back.
compared to me, he does. You don't smell too bad. Wake up in the morning. We had a lot of laughs. Right before we started eating, I got someone handing me a present that she wanted me to give to you after we finished eating. I know that most of your body parts are your own. I don't know. I don't know how it is with your teeth. But after a good meal, you might want to go and shine up. This present is not from me. I'd give you deodorant, but somebody else. Og tale om, hvis det er noen som har tenkt å si noe, så heter det vel seg at ordet er fritt.
Mama Mom and Paul and Hilda, Leif Magna and Henning. Yeah. And my mom.
Have a knife?
Han har pakket opp seg og før, han brenner de av.
I thought you got a knife.
Huh?
Yeah, well, it's over there.
Yeah, I do have a knife, but I've never had one before, so I wouldn't know what to do with it. Apart from keep it for the, I have to keep the, I'm usually asking for that, but no, I'll keep it, I keep it on one side for the PMS, I think, you know. To threaten her, you know, just to threaten her.
Colgate. The Colgate smile.
Yeah, because is are the teeth in here as well? It's an electric toothbrush. My dentist told me to invest in one of these 5 years ago. Since then, I've probably paid out 20,000 in dentist bills. You know. I can't.
It looks that nice.
I think that maybe was like one.
Yeah. That's a good one, that is, actually. That's a good one, that is.
Okay, I met my superior. I met it. I'm beat. Now he's coming with the suit.
Again.
Red is starting from the beginning. Yeah? Go for it, Red.
He hasn't eaten all day because you told him this is going to be a buffet.
In case nobody knows Raider over on the corner, Raider's been following my progress as well as the band's progress for like 5-6 years, I guess. No. It's been following my progress for about 5 years. And during this
Musician's time or normal time?
all
Because
time,
different.
yeah, all time actually, all time. And over the last over the last 3-4 years that we played up on Pleckistove for the Swing Dance Association, Raider has like carried guitars and Trek spills and you name it, and he's carried them all the way up Pleckistove. So that we, so that everybody could have a good time. He's a very kind-hearted man, and I'm proud to call him a friend. He's a very good friend.
And now that you're 40, next time he'll have to carry you up there.
I don't think that's any problem for him.
Neil hopes to plan for an elevator with him.
Yeah, the plan for a new elevator. Yeah. Well, if I...
To bring the story.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm hoping for the plan for a bridge, but how long's that going to be?
Preikestoel.
Yeah, to Plexstone, that would be good. A bridge from Vassar to Plexstone.
After 8.
I guess Neil has been dreading this moment for a long, long time. It's like if he fights hard enough and believe hard enough, you don't get 40. You know? So he's trying his best to stay as young as possible. But it's not working, as I'm trying to tell him that whatever you want or not, you're turning 40. But I have to say, honestly, that you don't look 40. You know?
That's thanks to
You look like 39 and a half. No, honestly, you look like you're 30. You do. And that's the reason why we are together, because I like young boys. But anyway, the doctor said that your heart is 17 because of the operation and everything. And there is different parts of you that actually thinks that it is 17. So I'm well happy. You know?
So, we're going.
What I mean about that, well, I leave that to your imaginations. Anyway, this
She's not left to my imagination as well.
You did it.
Oh, you're very, very funny. You thought you were funny now? Okay, you get 1 point. Up there. Anyway, this last year, your last year of the 30s has been a very, very, very busy year. And it's been a very, very, very successful year, as I can see it. I know Neil is never happy, whatever happens. If he had 20 million kroners in the bank, he wouldn't be happy anyway. He still would work as hard as he's doing now. But this year that's gone now has been a very, very good year for you. I mean, we've done a lot of things together. You played in the best piano bars in Norway. You had a good gig in Oslo in February. You had a great time in May, the Year Festival, together with Reidar Larsen and Steven Ackles. I think you liked the jam sessions and the Nachtspiel best on that one, where you could really go for it. We had a beautiful time on DSS Norway, and as the reporter at Se og Hør said to me, well, this is what he said to me, was that Neil was the most and best spoken about artist on the ship, which is very, very good, taking into consideration that Toril Sivertsen, DDE, Tore Andersen and Rune Larsen was the artists on the ship. And beside that, we had a wonderful time getting married. And it was very, very nice. And I'm sorry that I kept the secret for you as long that your mom was coming. And it nearly ruined the party, the wedding, because Neil was crying his eyes out when he saw his mom. But it was very warm, very touching, and the priest that did the ceremony did a great job. We just watched the video yesterday that the cameraman and the camera crew on the ship sent us the video of the whole wedding, and it was just beautiful. It was as beautiful and romantic that I remembered it. It really was. And then going up, as we said, when we look back on this year, going out to Mo i Rana, being the support band for Smokey, we was a band that in England is nothing, really, but in the rest of Europe is a great band. And being able to do that, be up on the stage before Smokey, they picked us up at the airport in a big white limousine. They booked us into the hotel in the wedding suite. And it was absolutely fantastic. We had a great weekend up there, didn't we? And going from there, going on the holiday, I mean, we had 2 weeks, beautiful weeks, with our beautiful daughter, and had a great time down there with the summer. Neil's first holiday in 25 years, which is quite amazing. It really is. It's quite amazing. And then going from one success after the other, and then ending up at the end of this year with getting the record deal with Children. And the record is coming out in April, before Easter. And I mean, this is what Neil has always dreamt about. And everybody knows how hard it is to get a deal, whatever, in Norway these days, because the record companies are, well, fucked up. Sorry about that. But that is the Christmas present that we got from fasting and Children is just great. And you deserve that. You deserve all the success, because I've never, ever met a person as hard-working person and as professional as Neil. He never gives up before he gets what he deserves. And I think that we should raise the glasses and wish him happy birthday and good luck to the 1999. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I'm not going to say anything.
Come on, one out.
It's not vegetables, Ivan, is it?
What? That one. Come on. Ska man tälla? 1.
What?
You're blowing that on 3, aren't you?
I'll probably blow it all over.
No, you're not. Definitely not. Taking it that way. Okay. Come on. 1. 2. Yeah.
I don't think I can make it.
It's
I'm
gonna
not
blow it. It's gonna blow it.
I'm not
That's
saying
normally your job, isn't it?
Go on. 1. Right. Stupid man, you were going to go on 3.
Yeah, but my time, ask Ivan about my timing. I'm going to tell you.
Well, I know about your timing.
Well, that was it. We've got on 3. 1.
Så att även Neil spelar alltid på råg.
Absolut.
Ja. En råg, 2 råg.
Actually, they're all wrong. You know that, don't you? They're all wrong. It's me that's right.